Hello everyone, my name is Doc W and I am an amateur graffiti artist out of the Twin Cities. And this is the sort of intro video for the channel. Congratulations, welcome. This is a channel dedicated to mostly graffiti. There will be some other stuff that gets posted on here irregularly. I might do some Dauntless gameplay stuff and some other things in bits and pieces, but graffiti is my passion. I say that though without having an art degree, and so let's intro who is Doc W. As I said, I'm based out in the Twin Cities, and I actually have a mechanical engineering degree from Iowa State. Graffiti is just something that I've been in love with for a good couple years now. At least I've been actively in love with and making, mostly on pen and paper like this, occasionally with actual spray paint. Hopefully we'll get to see more of those projects when the summer comes. But the big thing is that graffiti is one of my passions. I love it, and I really wanted to share it with people, and now I finally have the free time and the tools to do it. Before I was going through university and everything else, and so it makes it very difficult to have any kind of regular upload schedule and even just be able to consistently make art, honestly. And so, congratulations and welcome. You've managed to find me. There's not a lot of graffiti on YouTube, and in fact, there's really not a lot of graffiti in the world in general, which is, to me, very, very disappointing. It is such an served and underappreciated art form. And that's one of the biggest reasons I'm making this channel, is that I want to get graffiti out there because it has so much depth and character to it. It is an art form that is very public, very in your face, but yet has this incredible anonymity to it, at least when you're not making videos on the internet about it. All these artists, they have to do it under the cover of night, blah, 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 blah. They put it out for the world to see, but they never really get the credit. I mean, maybe some close friends that they can trust, maybe. And of course, if they get caught, any police officers who find them. But no one really knows who makes this artwork. And again, it's very, very public. And it's got all of this different layers of depths of meaning to it, again, as an art form. I'm not saying the piece that you're watching right now has depth and meaning to it. It was something I just wanted to make. But graffiti as a whole does, because it's a way of trying to take back these sterile urban landscapes that we've had thrust upon us because of interesting ideas of private property. The best example I have is, imagine a storefront that has sidewalks on all four sides. The front side, where everyone enters and exits, is very much the store. It has the store's logo, it has parking, it has bike racks, all that stuff. But the other sides are left completely sterile and blank, and if they have sidewalks on all sides of them, then we are thrust upon, what is thrust upon us is this cold gray slate, this cinder block. And what graffiti can and should do, as opposed to some of the other forms of it, which we might get into later videos, but what graffiti isn't kind of originally meant to do was to take back this sterile landscape and kind of bring it back to the people doing it, to make it pretty to look at, to make it interesting to look at, to kind of rebel against the very clinical, very clean logos and art that we see, commercial art that we see all over the place nowadays. And of course, that its origins too, I suppose, to be clear, because graffiti it's not old per se. It's one of the younger forms of art as far as art goes, but we've had clinical, sterile corporate logos for as long as there have been massive corporate logos, more or less. And in the cityscape, all cityscapes are littered with these, and so instead artists try to make these. And that's the thing about graffiti. I'm still trying to settle on my style, actually, so congratulations, you get to come with me on this journey. But I'm still trying to set in a style that's actually more unreadable, because that's one of the great things about graffiti, is that it's difficult to decipher. It forces you to confront it and look at it if you want to understand it, which is kind of a big deal. That's why graffiti's hard to read, I guess, if you want a really quick soundbite. Graffiti's hard to read intentionally because it wants you to look at it and understand it, instead of the quick, clean, oh, that's a thing and now it's gone, of clinical, sterile corporate logos. Look at the time, I'm starting to run out. Thank you for stopping by. If you like these videos, please leave a like. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more regularly. My Twitter and Instagram are down below if you'd like to follow those. Both of those are all kinds of stuff, a lot more than just graffiti. Once again, I'm Doc W. Eventually you'll see me make my tag. That might be in a later video, though. If you guys have tag suggestions, tag comments, other things like that, please feel free to let me know. Leave suggestions below, criticisms, whatever. I would love to hear back from you guys, but anyway, thanks again for watching. It's much appreciated, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Take care.